grow, you gotta go. You wanna grow, you gotta go. See, a lot of times we'll sit there and be like, oh, I love the hood, I love it. Listen, why do we love what don't nurture us a lot of times? Think about this. A lot of times we have a situation, think about this. You have a home, you have a place, but you gotta go other places to bring things there to make it grow. It's like water, you gotta go out there and find different water and bring water back. See, you pour water on me, I'm gonna grow. The way I grow is when I came home from the joint, I just started jumping on planes, trains, automobiles, driving everywhere, tapping into different worlds, different in the culture. Listen, man, I went down Atlanta, I almost lost my damn mind. You see what I'm saying? I'd never seen so many black people getting money. But when I came home to Philly and I come right back into the ghetto and I'm seeing poverty everywhere, I'm seeing struggle everywhere, and I'm not saying it ain't struggle in Atlanta, it's struggle everywhere, but for me to come home straight out of the penitentiary, I'm coming right out of the penitentiary, coming home, and coming right back to that, and if I would have just laid there, I don't know what would have happened. I'm just being real. I don't think I would have been, I was so inspired when I went out of town, when I went to Atlanta, I'm seeing black people winning in a way I never seen them win in my life. I've seen it on TV in prison, but when you see it up close, it's a different type of inspiration, it's a different type of motivation. If you want to grow, you gotta go. Think about that. How many of you dudes watching this got homies that died in the street corner, that died in the neighborhood, never seen the downtown area of the city? Think about that. Think about people that never left. I'm talking about they never left a 5, 6, 7 block radius. They go on the avenue, go shopping for their clothes. I'm talking about ain't go nowhere. Never went nowhere and died. Think about that. So I move around like crazy. I'm always moving around. And you know what? I'm ready to tackle the world now. You know, I had my passport for a minute. Been letting it lay, been laying. I'm ready to decorate the passport. You know what I mean? I'm ready to tattoo my passport. You see what I'm saying? Because I need to see the world. I need to see everything that's out there. The earth is my turf, baby. I got to operate on this. This land belongs to me. It belongs to us. Everybody that's out, listen, you got to move around. Stop locking yourself in. You know what I mean? We incarcerate ourselves to a neighborhood. We incarcerate ourselves to a street corner. We incarcerate ourselves to a mindset. Why we can't think bigger than some street shit or some hood shit? Think about that. A lot of people think that's thorough. Oh yeah, we our own gangster, our own tough. Man, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Think about that. When as people, right, as black people, we're gonna start celebrating the dude that said, you know what, I'm smart. The dude that wanted to be smart. The dude that said, I don't want to be a criminal. When we gonna start celebrating them like we celebrate the tough guy? Oh, I'm a tough motherfucker. Oh yeah, get out, sit your goofy ass down. When we gonna start celebrating the people that can think and use their brains? When we gonna start highlighting them? When we gonna start popularizing them? Think about that. When we gonna start doing that? Oh, in the black community, you don't need a shit if you rap, you sell drugs, you got some designer shit on. Everybody else is a fucking nut. Think about that. Everybody else is like, oh, you ain't nobody, you a nut. Oh, cause you work, cause you don't wear designer clothes? You can't be looked at as a person that add value to our community, add value to life? Think about that. Because most of the people that I know, I'll be straight up. I done been around some billionaires, been in the room, sat down with them, drunk tea with them, and I'm like, hold up, you got $75 worth of clothes on? I done been around some big motherfuckers, man. And listen, I got some big people on this phone right here. So I could call some big people. I could pull up on some big people. And all across the country. And some across the world. I've just been on Zoom and all that. But I'm just saying, like, in the mindset. So we got to start looking at people. We got to start highlighting people. And we got to start championing people. Everybody talking about they want change. I want this, I want that. When we going to start getting lawyers and more doctors and more politicians, people to grow up, to become these things? We don't encourage people to become the things that can create the change. We just try to talk to the people that's in an old mindset or way of thinking, trying to get, oh, do this and that, vote for this person. When we start putting people in a position and start encouraging people and supporting the people as they grow up to be in the positions of change, and stop just trying to be in the positions of popularity and being lit shit. Think about that. We really got to think about that. And we got to look at the kids watching us as they grow up. Yeah, mom, you're a bad bitch, you lit. So what's your daughter gonna grow up to be a bad bitch and lit? Oh yeah, dad, you're a real nigga. You're a tough one, you're a real one. Oh, so your son gonna grow up to be a fucking real one? These kids is watching. They taking fucking mental notes. And you gotta understand everything. Listen, that upbringing is the most important. That's the most important teacher in life, the upbringing teacher. Not all that other shit. So we gotta start putting ourselves in a position to where though we start pushing out some shit that makes sense. And stop trying to be cool. Stop trying to own lit. Stop trying to be the shit. Stop trying to be a bad bitch. Stop trying to be a real nigga. Because the main people that say that, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm a real nigga. Oh, but when your son get killed, you still a real nigga? You still a real, and your son went out there wanted to be a real nigga because you was a real nigga and he heard you was a real nigga when you was growing up. So he trying to follow your footsteps as a real nigga? And then, oh, now your daughter, she's a bad bitch now. She's 17. Now she want to be a bad bitch. She seen her mom a bad bitch. All these images of her mom on Instagram being a bad bitch. So why shouldn't she be a bad bitch? You know what? I might just be tripping. Don't pay Wallo attention. He's just a regular dude that wear regular clothes and ain't, you know, wear the drip. He ain't driving a big car. He ain't got no watch on. I mean, he's a. Don't pay me no attention. I'm just a regular nut, you know, in society. I ain't nobody. And it's just like that.